back to my channel. If you watched my previous video about my kitchen tour, then you know I have some organizing to do, and I said I would try to get to that as soon as possible. And today I'm going to get started. I really don't know how much I will be able to tackle in this video, but I know that for sure I want to go ahead and get in this corner cabinet, get that organized, as well as this lower one, because this one is a complete mess. So I need to go ahead and declutter and organize. Over here I have all of the things that I have previously bought before any of this pandemic stuff started, when I was going to organize this, but I just never got around to doing so. So I have a few things from Bed Bath & Beyond, some things from Ross, another things from the Dollar Tree. And no, I am not one of those crazy people going out to Ross right now and fighting people over things. That's just beyond me. I don't see how people do that. That is just crazy. It's not worth it. I've had these for quite a while now, and I mean, I just have a bunch of these turntables. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys what all I have. So I have a lot of these turntables. I have the 9-inch. I think these are 12-inch, and then I have the other ones. These are 10-inch. So I'm just going to try and pretty much replicate the Lazy Susan that we have going on over there in the corner. Try to do somewhat of that in this top one. And then we also have two of these pop containers, these OXO pop containers. We bought 2 sets of these. I have some organizer racks, some smaller containers here, and then this under shelf storage basket, and then some more of these baskets from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to play around with these things and see what all I can do and organize my kitchen a little bit better. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, so this video was recorded, I believe it was Memorial Day, and since then a lot of things have happened, as I'm sure you guys are all well aware of. It's very unfortunate that all of this has had to happen for there to be such a big drive towards change, because equality should have existed, and should forever and always exist, because we are all equal. And hopefully all of this just brings the change that is very much needed, because we all just need to be treated equally. We're all the same once again. So get too much into this, but I will go ahead and just leave some links in the description box as to how you guys can help out there. You don't necessarily have to go out and protest, because I know with all this coronavirus stuff going on, some of us don't feel comfortable doing that, but that doesn't mean that we don't care. So there's other ways that you can help by being from home. So like, you can sign petitions, you can donate, and I will just leave a link to those resources down below. And most importantly, as parents, it is our responsibility to instill these values into our children from day one, so that they know to treat everyone equally, to respect everyone. We are all the same, no matter what, no matter race, ethnicity, whatever differences there may be from one to another, they're just not important. We are all the same. And yeah, that's just where I stand. So I fully support this movement. I hope that this brings about the much needed change. And yeah, like I said, I will leave those resources down below, and let's continue on with the rest of this video. Okay, so this is what it's currently looking like. Once again, there is a mess. You can't really see everything that is in here. It is very deep, goes all the way back there, so it's just not easily accessible. Hopefully these little turntables will make it just easier to access things. I have this one up here. This is a glass cake spinner thing, I guess, but I just stored it here, and then all of a sudden I started putting things on top of it. So this is pretty much where I got the idea of, I don't know, trying to use turntables to replicate sort of a Lazy Susan. So we will try to see if it works. And once again, this is the before. So here I'm going to start off by just taking everything out of the cabinets, or for now I'm just doing the lower 2 shelves. That way I don't get too overwhelmed. I'm just going to be pulling everything out and then just going from there. broken vase here for candy. Like, why do I still have this if it's clearly broken? I don't know. So as you just saw there, I cleared out both of these bottom two shelves, just took everything out and put it over on the countertop so that I can go through it. And this is what the bottom of the things look like. The shelves were pretty, well, I mean, not a whole lot, but I guess dirty. Over here we have some melted, I think those were some, what do you call those? Cachetadas, the candy lollipops. I don't know, they're gummy, I don't know how to explain those, but it's very sticky. And I just need to go ahead and clean this off. But here you can see how deep this is. Like, this is my full arm and I still have some space back there. This is the lower one, and we have some more of that candy that melted and made its way down there. So I need to go ahead and clean this up before we try to put everything. Okay, so this is what I have, I guess, set up, but we will have to just play with it and see what works best. I obviously still have to take off the little stickers, but we have this bigger one, the 12-inch here, the two smaller ones, and then another big one and one smaller one. So I have all the turntables. I'm just going to take off all the rest of the stickers and then just go through everything I have and try to categorize it so we can put it on these things. Before I start organizing the stuff back into the cabinet, I'm going to go through everything and check for expiration dates and go ahead and just throw away anything that's already expired or things that we no longer need or whatever, so that we can just go ahead and get this decluttered and organized. Okay, so we have a lot of candy, so I think I'm just going to wash these and put some M&Ms in one and then just the rest of the candy in a different container.
Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing oh, everybody's singing oh. I don't know what it is about you, must be in the way.
And you will probably catch me taking quite too many bites of just the random candy and things that I was going through. So I was taste testing, I guess, if you will, but I just couldn't help myself. So yeah, you will probably see me do this quite a bit in this video.
When I look in your eyes, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It's almost like you make me fly. When I look at you smile, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. 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 Baby, let me love you, let me love you.
You're such a happy baby now, huh? Yeah. I love you. I love you.
Everything we'll do, you got me going, oh, you got me going, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way.
So I emptied out the top two now. These two are done for the most part. And really all I have is just this, some extra glass containers, this bag that I don't really ever use. We have some obleas, a pot that I rarely ever use. That's why I just keep it out of the way so it's not over there with the rest. And then here's the milk carrier thing, so for the breast milk. And it's just a little cooler, a little turntable. We have some Crisco. I'll probably just need to put these down here in the little Lazy Susan. Need to move these down over here as well with the rest of the baking stuff. And then we have some of these, what do you call these? Some little ledge holders, or I don't know. And of course, another flower vase. Like, how many of these do I really need? I need to just go ahead and move these over there so that we can either donate them or just get rid of them or do something with them. So I'm done with this cabinet. This is what it looks like now. It's not much different, but it is better organized. So now you can easily access everything. So here in the lower shelf, I have on this little spin table, I have all of the spices, so all the chiles. We have tapatio, valentina, some habanero sauce, some lime juice, and just everything. So now if I want to get this one or whatever, I can easily just spin it instead of having to reach way back there and get it. In the middle, I have some caramel topping because it was too tall to put on these turntables. It just didn't fit up there. As you can see here, if I put it on there, it wouldn't have fit. So I just figured I'd put it right in the middle. And then over on this side, we have all the like coffee, sugar, coffee filters. And I just put some little mints there. So that's what this one is. And then over to this side, I just pushed in this little container with all the variety of just candy. So it's very easily accessible there. And then on this side, we have some more candy. This is all of like M&Ms. And then I just had a few other acai chocolates and some little Hershey's. So I just threw all of those in here. And then as well, you can just put this on the side. Very easily accessible. And then there's a whole lot more room back there. But we didn't need to use it. So you can see it's still far. And it's just empty space now, so that's good. We don't have clutter. And then on this second shelf, I just used two of the turntables. I used the bigger one and then one of the smaller ones. Over on this one, I have all of our dates, raisins, cashews, all of this. I don't know what you would categorize this as, so like nuts and dried fruit, I guess. And then I have some more trail mix things over here, some obleas, and then just some more candy over here. So some more chocolates that just didn't fit in this other container, honestly. So that's it for this side. Again, we have a lot of empty space back there over on this side and stuff. So see, there's a lot of empty space, so that's good. And then here on this third one, we have a turntable for the cakes. This is just, you know, a cake stand. And then we have a popcorn container here. I have my milk cooler carrier thing over there. And then that extra pan that I don't normally use back here. So if I ever need it, I'll just move this out and I can easily get to it. And then for the upper one, it's completely empty. So we got rid of a lot of things and that's good. So it looks much better now. Now let's move on to the other cabinet. And now here's the before shot of this cabinet over here. It's a big mess, so I just need to tidy it up and see if those drinks are any good, because I know they've been there for a while. Like I said before, we don't drink a lot of soda. We had probably just purchased that for a party and then it was left over. So let's get to this one.
I know it's a little bit too much for sure. So cold, but we're always coming back for more. Egos in this wicked game, it's all for sure. Oh, I've got you. If we figured out what it's all about, takes a second and then we're back it again. Coaster ride for the triggered minds, but I don't ever want us to stop it. Go ahead, to let me smile from for all.
What the heck? Oh my goodness. Gross.
Up on the floor, we know how to push the buttons to the...
So this is everything I took out. We have some things that didn't get used for Kailey's first birthday. We have some random candy bags, these soda bottles. We have lots of cups, some candy here, napkins, table covers, more of Kailey's first birthday party napkins that we didn't use. And then a bunch of leftover takeout silverware. And yes, we have a bunch of straws, but we really don't use them. As you can tell, they're not even open. These are all closed. I'm not really sure why we bought them. This one we've used a few out of, but we have the silicone ones since, because I do know these aren't the best for the environment. So I don't know, I mean, I guess I have to keep them. It's the same thing if I just throw them away, but don't really ever use them. And yeah, let's try to figure this cabinet out.
We got time, but no money. But there ain't nobody stopping us. We got bills, but no dollars. But now we don't really give up. No, we don't really give up. Living for the ray of light. Life can be beautiful, life can be beautiful. Going all the way tonight, making it beautiful. Acting like there's no tomorrow. Acting like there's no tomorrow. Acting like there's no tomorrow. Acting like this, acting like this.
So this is what this looks like now. Much better. I got rid of a lot of things, and then just taking these things out of the plastic wrap that they came in just makes the big difference. So we have the straws all in this little bin over here. This is again from the Dollar Tree. We have the tablecloths down here, all the disposable cups here in the center, and then in this other one I just put all the silverware, the disposable takeout stuff. We have the lids, we have the paper plate, some chocolate candies, and just napkins for a party. So much better. And that is going to be all for today's video. I learned very quickly that I am better off just washing all of this beforehand, so that I'm not just having to stop and wash everything then dry it before I get to use it. So I'm just gonna leave this video where it's at now and then go ahead and just wash all of these little pop containers. That way for the next videos I'll just have them nice and clean and ready to go, so that we can get started on the pantry side, and then also this cabinet over here where I have all of the oils and spices and all of that. So hope you guys enjoyed and maybe were motivated to organize an area of your home that may need some organization or just decluttering. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.